This is 1,000 hours of loot in Pax Dei. How much loot can you acquire in 1,000 hours? Well, I'm going to show you, and it's quite a lot of stuff. Now, the reason I'm making this video is kind of as a, I guess, to index all the items I have, because today is November 5th, which is a patch day, which is wipe day. That means everything everyone has ever built is getting wiped. It's all going away. And they say we get to keep our items, right? And I know this is a game that no one plays anymore. I know that this game only has, as of exactly this very moment, 198 people playing on Steam. That's it. That's not 198,000, no, 198. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show off just all the loot that I have acquired in 1,000 hours of playtime. And I have just this massive treasure trove here of chests. And then I have a base, which I'm not going to bother deconstructing, so I assume we get to keep the buildings of the base here. But I do have a whole wall of chests also to show from this one. So that's all this video is about. If you're interested in how much loot you can acquire in 1,000 hours of playing, well, this is it. And so I'm just going to open every single chest here. And yeah, let's begin. So we have, again, charcoal, building materials, charcoal. And again, this is 1,000 hours worth of stuff. So there we go. And if you're watching this and you don't play the game, there's really nothing of entertaining value. This is purely just, hey, look at how much stuff I got in 1,000 hours. Wow. So yes, this is a abysmal amount of. I hate that it's moving my camera closer every time I walk over. But yeah, so apparently we get to keep all of this. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I guess we just get to open an inventory of sorts. Whenever the patch hits, but if something's missing, oh, I'm gonna be pissed. I mean, I don't really play anymore, but it would show that they basically, if they lie about that, if they lie to players and say that they get to keep stuff when they in fact don't, then that's trouble, okay? That is big trouble. And yes, it's just a bunch of random crafting materials, raw materials, meats, crafted foods, drinks, syrups, you name it, the whole lot of it. Stone, clay, just random grasses, random plants, herbs, food items, flowers. Yeah, just everything that I have ever bothered to pick up, store, and gather in my 1,000 hours of playtime. Now, you may be thinking, but you don't have 1,000 hours of playtime. It's like, well, okay, I have multiple characters. This is multiple accounts worth of effort, not just one, okay? Alright, so here we go. And again, the one person I did play with has quit the game. He did uninstall. So, okay, I already checked that one. I need to check the one below it, which is, the camera's being weird. There we go. It's just nails and some tools. Alright, some bolts. That's the top one. I need to check the bottom one. There we go. There's the bottom one. And yeah, so this is just an index of all the crap. Okay, again, the camera's being difficult for letting me check the bottom one. So we're gonna have to like maybe climb over a row, I guess, because this one's sticking out. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and again, we're just indexing every single thing that we've gotten. And yeah, these are like the rare stuff right here, like the modeled larvae. You have to kill like the highest level boars in the game to get those. And I mean, with the way the jankiness of the game is, they're not that difficult. They're very time consuming, right? Just pretty time consuming. Alright, we're going to go ahead and position to look at that one, and then this one, that's a lot of heartwood. Alright, and I know there's like entire clans out there that just don't even come close to this amount of materials. Oh, that's interesting. Both of these have the exact same stuff, in the exact same like order. Very interesting. But yeah, it's like no one plays anymore. It's like whenever they're wiping everybody's buildings. So do we just have a magic super infinite inventory, like a bag of holding, that's gonna hold all this stuff, or is it gonna be like you can plop down a base and then that base will have like a master chest with all of this stuff? How? I don't know how that's gonna work. Are we just gonna be overburdened like crazy or something? How is this? How can they even possibly get this to work? A lot of little potions in there, not good potions though. And again, I'm just cataloging all of my stuff here, and I know if you don't play this game, you're like, what's all this stuff? I'm not gonna like mouse over every single thing either. But yeah, it's you know, if I put if you know people put 1,000 hours worth of effort into all this stuff, then it must be remembered. It must be preserved. Because I think what's going to happen is this company is going to mess up and be like, oops, there was like a problem with the database and like everyone's stuff got saved but Swole Benji's because we didn't like him. So yeah, his stuff's gone. And I'm going to be like, well, I have video proof. Restore it. Here's all the stuff. Hey, that's an empty chest. Yo, empty chest? What are you doing? Get out of here, empty chest. We need to make some space here. Okay, so I clearly deconstructed that chest, and it's still there. Weird. Whatever. Alright, put those chests in there. There we go. Let's unequip the disassembler hammer thingy. Also, magical gear here. We got, you know, you got the Demon Hunter's tunic, the, what is this? No. Yeah, Viking Hands of the Lector. Yeah, so that's 2 magic items in reserve. I think I'm going to hold on to these in my inventory just to be safe, right? And all this gear's actually pretty good, but yeah, I'm just going to hold on to those. So yeah, what was that? That's the furnace plans. There you go. Very cool. Ooh, empty chest. Uh-oh. Why is it... It shouldn't be empty. That's weird. I swear I filled these earlier. I think something's happening. There's no reason for all of these to be empty. Well, whatever. Okay. Alright, we got meat. Put those chests back in there with that meat. How can you put a chest in a chest? It's magic. Don't worry about it. It's magic. The server will be shut down in 30 minutes for maintenance. Wow. I actually got this done just in time. And when I say got this done, I mean, you know, I had my duo partner who's probably never going to play again. It's like, well, I'm going to go ahead and just organize everything and get it all in the chests for the big wipe. And if he wants to come back and play, that's cool. You know, and it's all going to be here. All right, so that's this base, right? And let me zoom out and kind of show you what this was. So there was just massive walls and big like it was like a big old castle. All this blue stuff, these are the plots owned by the clan, right? So, yeah, I disassembled all of it, and, you know, it was a big hub, you know, where you could craft stuff and do whatnot. Now, these chests were bugged, so they're just kind of floating, so I couldn't get into those. But, yeah, bugged chests, oh boy. So now we're going to go ahead and teleport to my little solo base here that I made for a video, and I continue to play after my duo partner quit the game, and it's right over here, yay! And you may be thinking, oh, is that vulnerable to being stolen? No, it's not. It's not vulnerable. I've already checked. I've already tried on an alt. Alright, so to do that, we just do unstuck. And, this is how you teleport, by the way. Now, I built my home strategically near the teleport stone. So there it is. And now, we're home. You know, you just teleport to the teleport stone with unstuck. Yay. And then, boom, you're home. So again, I'm just going to open all these chests down here and catalog everything that I've got. So there we go. More meat. Alright. Some guts in there. Lots of onions, dude. More meat. Meat and onions. Now that's the life for me. Alright. There we go. More meat. We got the meats, boyos. Well, you can see I do a lot of hunting. That's what I do. Whenever I did the solo stuff, I just killed every animal. All this is lard beef, tallow suet? Nothing in that chest. Now we have hides. These are unprocessed carcasses. Lots of bear carcasses. Oh, man. Ooh, do I process those before the patch? No, I better get to keep these carcasses. I don't know why they're... Oh, I stacked it this way so that it's easier to see. I don't know. And more meat. Oh, boy. What's in this middle chest? We have stews and grilled meats. Oh, yes. Oh, yum. All right, top chest here. It was honey. Bottom chest is honey. We have the honey, we have the meats, we got other herbs and spices and breads and meads, and this is flour and doughs and malt, you know, if you want to make alcohol, I guess. Very cool stuff. This is just water, which I never bothered to, like, finish stocking. You can tell. Like, normally I would keep all these chests just full of water, but once I grinded out alchemy, I just didn't need water anymore, so This is charcoal and this is whatever I was working on when I was like making alchemy stuff, which I don't think there should be anything in these. Yeah, they're done. And then we have more plants and more plants. And these are like berries, mushrooms, more mushrooms. Oh boy, gotta love you some mushrooms. All right, and this should just be like clay and rocks. So it's clay, clay. Yes, lots and lots of clay, right? But, you know, I have 4 plots because Boss Lobby's the guy that bought me the game, got me the 4-plot version of the game, so very cool. There was one guy who contacted me in DMs on Discord who wanted to give me a 1-plot copy of the game to play with Damone Kim, but I don't think Damone Kim likes me. Damone Kim is the only YouTuber that's still covering this game, the actual YouTuber, not like Eltari, who's basically working for the company. I'm pretty sure that guy's working for the company. And everyone else that covered the game's already moved on. See, this is all just stone, right? So it's like, if I want to keep playing this game, like after the patch, do I just join Damone Kim's guild? He probably wouldn't want me in it anyway. It's whatever. No one ever wants me in their guilds. Okay, and then here was like this little like kind of potion-y crafting thingy here. And these are all just like minor health potions. They don't really do much currently in the game. They actually really suck. And getting to that top chest there we go. Now we have the health tonic ones. Yeah, see, I got all the way to the good shit. The actual red potions, not the black sludge that the new players chug. But I keep, you know, this stuff around anyway. And I never did bother to fill all these. I just didn't see the point. Now on the right side should be like raw stuff. And yeah, we have lots of like crown beard extracts there. And I got real lucky with alchemy because I found a base that was unclaimed. And then I claimed it and started yoinking everything. And then the people who it belonged to like logged in and started yelling at me for it. And I'm like, well, I'll give it back. But they just wanted to like insult me and try to report me. And it's like, okay, I'm not giving it back then. Like, I was gonna be nice, but they didn't want to play nice. Like, they were just freaking out. Like if you came across an empty, unclaimed base full of loot, would you not claim it and start grabbing it? But see, at the same time, I also asked them, can you prove that this is your base? Can you log into the guy whose plot it used to be? Because you can open the chest and see a name, and they couldn't prove it was there. So I think at the end of the day, it was just some random... Hey, why is my back wall missing here? Huh, that's weird. But at the end of the day, like, they could have just been some random people that happened on it too, and maybe they were trying to get a friend to log in to claim the plot, whereas I had a free plot available to claim immediately. Alright, so this is the second floor. Let's zoom the camera in a little bit. Okay, so here we go. This is charcoal. It used to be charcoal, but I, you know, didn't stock up. More charcoal, of course. And then we have bricks. Not a lot of use for bricks right now. We have, what is it? This is roof tiles, clay shingles. Shingles, rocks, limestone, granite. There's one of these things, the onyx. These drop off of the wisps, the hardest, most tankiest enemy in the game. I know they're for jewel crafting, but they don't do anything, right? I guess it's just decorative. Just stupid. Oh, the hardest enemy in the game only drops decorations. Now here's the metal. We got wrought iron and gold and yeah, good stuff in there. And then here we go. We got some steel. Not a lot of steel because I do use it as I get it, basically. And I never went to PvP zones to get steel. I live too far away from that crap, so I always had to slowly just mine wrought iron and then just kind of upgrade it from there. And it's a pain in the butt. But yeah, we got some steel stuff in there too. All right, and then coming over here. This was like supposed to be like rare stuff from mob drops like amber, topaz, and emerald. Very rare blizzard stone. And yeah, lots of like mob drop items here. But also just raw ores, and then more raw ores in here. You can see you got some pure iron. Alright, and again, you can get pure iron from mob drops, but as a solo, it's real painstaking. This is supposed to be hides and leathers. This is also supposed to be hides and leathers. I'll finish the perimeter here. Oh no, there used to be a square here and it's gone. That's not good. Yeah, I'm missing a part of the base. Weird. Anyway, got some bones. This is supposed to be where all the cloth stuff is for like the looms and stuff, but it's whatever. Alright. And then here, this is supposed to just be whatever I was working on at the time, but there's nothing in there. And then I don't remember what this is. I guess this is just random wood from a base I looted. Yes, there was lots of abandoned bases that I looted, so I just grabbed all their wood. Throw it in there. This one is chests. Yeah, there we go. And throw a chest in the chest. I'm actually going to keep stacking my inventory just in case something happens with the weird patch. I like to have some chests. This is just random crap that I had slapped this down. I don't know why, but just felt like slapping down some chests. All right, now we have the final wall here. Let's start right here on this side. We got nothing and nothing. Yeah, it's ooh, we got lots of flax fiber. That's always fun to farm. Lots of raw hide and string and straps and crap. More stuff, more hides. Yes, okay, more straps, strings. Nothing. All right, we're almost done, guys. This is the cloth chest. You can see the strings, the cloth, yarns, good stuff. Bones, cloth pins, needles, sewing needles, etc. All right, we got more cloth, rolls of cloth, wool. Always gotta have wool. Let's get that top chest. Top chest is being a little difficult. There we go. More cloth pins and sewing needles. You can see just a lot of crafting stuff here. Alright, the sinew, this is used for fletching, and I used to have a ton, but oh geez. Alright, these are weapons, these are arming swords. I believe these are steel weapons, and then wrought iron chopping axes. I have steel chopping axes down here. I just have one in reserve. I might want to like carry that with me for the patch, just in case. Nothing in there. These used to be filled with the weapons too, but I just got rid of them. Alright, and then we have arrowheads, or arrows rather. These are arrowheads and arrows. Just kind of like an ammo crate area. Couldn't fill that with more, but the other base had plenty. Again, this is just arrowheads, wrought iron arrowheads. So many. Yes, fletching is a bitch to level. Alright. What is on top? It is not letting me get to it. Come on, aim. Damn it. There we go. And yes, more arrowheads. Oh man. Alright, we got two chests sticking out here. We got... Oh yeah, these are the rare mob drops too. These are how to make magic items. You can see I did a ton of mob grain. This is all solo. I didn't duo a single mob drop, right? And I got some really like strong ones too from like bosses and stuff. So yeah, I could solo bosses, and they're nerfing it apparently. I haven't like gotten to mess with the new patch or anything, but they are nerfing the solo method. So it's basically over for us solo players. It's basically over, and then more. But yeah, pretty good collection of magical items, I think, for a solo player. Get some wood, wood, and wood. Yes, those are wood products like beams and you know, things. We have more beams, pegs, wood stocks. Beams, pegs, wood stocks, more wood, and more wood. This should be the raw wood here in these final crates. So yeah, we have plenty of sapwood. That's just chopping trees. Lots and lots of sapwood. I love me some tree chopping. Got some heartwood. And then up top we have more heartwood. And then this is like wrought iron pickaxes and wrought iron chopping axes. So again, these are not quite steel, but they're just there in case I needed them or whatever. So yeah. I asked a long time ago, anyone here? There's nobody. There's just nobody, man. But yeah, that is also, you know, like the third floor shouldn't have any like chests. It has a bunch of, this is a lag machine. You can see my frame rate dropped to 30. I have a pretty beast of a PC. But yeah, it's this thing lights up at night. It's so many campfires and torches. And then the next floor is, oh, a chest. I don't remember the chest. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got like, oh, the shadows are glitching out. We got chairs, and yeah, one of my neighbors abandoned his house. He had a lot of decorations, so I just jointed on through in a chest, just in case I decided to get decorative one day. And then this floor, there's nothing there. And then this is like a janky way to get even higher up. So yeah, just, there we go. We're like at the build limit. You can see like I'm basically at the same height as this tower here, which is new. So these guys never quit playing. These guys actually built up their base even more, but no one else has. Everyone else has quit. That's the only building update that I've seen. Now, because the servers are wiping, I don't want to be in the sky when that happens. I don't want to be, like, up high. I want to be on the ground level because I'm afraid I'll log in and fall to my death. Yes, that's a thing that happens in, like, indie games like this. I wish I could Fortnite slide downstairs. That'd be so cool. Right, so I'm gonna log out on my plot. Actually, I'm just gonna log out here on the plot. There we go. Let's get under this, and that'll be that until the patch happens. So yeah, I'm Soul Benji. I hope you enjoyed my little base store of items. Oh, you know what? We're not done. Check out my equipment. I have the cap of reassurance. That's a heal. Munition plate, pauldrons. These are again plate armor. We got breastplate, demon hunter tuning. This is the mesmerizer. It's like a sleep spell. Hands of the Lector. This is a HP buff. We have demon seeker's bracers. This is a fireball spell. Plate leg plates and butted chainmail pants. We have the butted chainmail shoes. Rather simple cloth tippet. It looked goofy, so I put it on. I have a small topaz amulet, 2 bronze bands. I don't have any rings, though. You can see my defense is 120 blunt, 118 piercing, 128 slashing. And in my inventory, you can see more stuff here, blah, blah, blah. I have the novice hand spear as a main weapon with Viking steel shield. Sleek spear as a two-hander. The hung bow. This thing was annoying to craft. Pretty strong, though. Also, I just realized I don't have any arrows on me. Oh, well. Steel pickaxe, chopping axe, and the construction hammer. Then we can go to skills, and let's look at my skill level, because they're not wiping skills. They better not. They said they weren't. You can see here, like, I didn't do any wine making. It's just such a bother. Baking's a bother. Cooking, I got bored of it. Charcuterie, I just ran out of carcasses. Alchemy, I got it high enough for the best heal potion, so I didn't bother leveling it. Carpenter, I got it high enough to craft all the best things, so I didn't level that. Jewelry making, there's nothing good to make. There's no point in jewelry, so I didn't do it. Armor making, blacksmithing, and weaponsmithing, these are all steel grade, level. They're high enough to craft steel. Fletching is high enough to craft hung bow. And this was so annoying. Leatherworking, this was so hard. This is high enough to craft magical items. And tailoring, this is high enough to craft magical items. Herbalism, this is not a thing you can level right now. Everyone is at level 1. And then mining and woodcutting was obviously maxed out. Now, combat, I made plenty of videos on how to level your combat skills. I just didn't see the point of leveling other weapons. So, hand spears maxed, polearms maxed, which for whatever reason, hand spears doesn't have the bar all the way up. That's a glitch. I definitely leveled it enough to have this thing all the way up, but it doesn't matter. It's level 41. Polearms, 41. Block and bows, 41. So, yes. There we go. That's how I'm soloing, like, boss monsters, okay? And then clan, it's Bossy. He hasn't been on since July 19th. July 19th, guys. We're in November. Members. Alright, so there we go. Then the map, you can see I'm in Nonis in the southwest. I don't know what server. I honestly forgot. But what else is there to show? I think that's basically it. So yeah, that's all I got. We'll see what happens with this game. I don't think it's ever making a comeback. It's a waste of money, really. And yeah, my guy looks like a like a housewife. I don't know. The hat is so goofy, but whatever. That's that. I'll see you guys later. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And yeah, I got a lot of crap for 1,000 hours, huh? Pretty much a huge amount. I can craft multiple massive super mansion castles if I wanted. And yeah. Anyway, leave a comment. I have no friends or no family, so I read every comment all day, every day. And click the video on the right side of your screen. If you do, then the next time you try to bake something, it's going to come out perfect.